Did it on the first this year. Won my first steak in front of my mom. It was huge. She never saw me want a steak in person. Oh, come on.
Cleveland, Ohio, a city in these times known for basketball star LeBron James, even though he reps Akron, a neighboring city which sits 40 miles away. Cleveland is also known for its iron and oil, but that's not what I'm here for. Amongst the other things, there is a racetrack, and where there is a racetrack, you're going to find racehorse stars and jockeys who ride them. Today, I'm taking a 4-hour trip to see rising jockey star Rocco Bowen, the new star who hopes to call Cleveland home. We're on our way to Ohio, see Mr. Rocco Bowen, see what he's dealing with today on this Monday, Labor Day weekend, man. Should be a pretty good day. Yeah. Originally from the sunny island of Barbados, Rocco Bowen has ridden and won at over 30 different tracks across North America. He's setting the foundation at the Jack, and with over 1,300 career wins to his name, I'm going to see him ride live for the second time at Thistledown Racetrack. Rocco got some eggs going here.
The huevos.
Big breakfast here, Rocco.
Yo, yeah, man. 2 eggs or 2 winners, hopefully.
Only 2. You got this calculator already. So you telling us?
Well, now my man D tell me you gotta start with 1, so.
Yeah.
The timing, man. I when I see him pull up, I was like, man, that's my man Derek, man. I was like, I hope he wasn't there too long. But the plane actually got in 20 minutes early. The man, he ain't mess around, man. The plane came up the road hard, man.
We almost had a problem because I got my dad to turn off, right? And I thought I had everything set properly. And then we kept going like on these side roads and all this kind of stuff. But when I checked now, I had the phone set to avoid tolls.
Oh,
that's when I'm home.
So you going a long way?
So then I okay.
So this after you get in USA?
Yeah. But anyways.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
One thing, boy, I would not lie. When I go on road trips, I do not off tools. I just go through every tool.
Make it simpler.
Make faster. It simple, faster, yep. And usually the way you go through tools, you don't got accidents. Cause people just avoid tools and go around tools.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
The route is always longer when you avoid the tools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
like I mean, like an hour longer.
That's what I was
not 10, 15 minutes. An hour longer.
So after we checked,
hour longer, 60 miles.
We checked it off and we were good to go, man. Come down, I was like, oh, it look familiar now.
Right?
Because last time we can all hear flying, man. Sailing smooth.
I only went and come one time, so I'm really familiar road. I guess no PA, like, but once you get past PA and out in New York, I really don't know it that kind of way.
Yeah, we passed Prescott all.
Yeah,
Like,
you always have to pass Prescott.
we was like,
Yeah, and if you don't pass Prescott, you're in the wrong route.
I was thinking about you when I passed Prescott. Oh man. So you had a good camping trip.
Yeah, camping trip was a hit.
Yeah, nice.
Camping trip was a hit.
Very
We did
good.
some fishing yesterday, but we catch no fish, man. We didn't have Kev with us, man.
You got skunk?
Yeah, we got skunk.
Yeah, you should have called Kev, man. Ask him what's the secret.
Well, we know the phones are not the secret, cause we still catch fish with the phones.
How many months you got today, man?
I think 6.
Nice. 6.
Yeah, I think 6.
At least you're not galloping this morning.
Nah. Double check. I'm pretty sure 6.
It's 6. I think I checked too. It's about 6. So you got the dogs.
Yeah, Oreo. Bad dog, Oreo. That's his nickname, Bad Dog.
Oreo been good to me, man.
Yeah. Oreo, good guard dog. Nobody doing fast.
Oreo been good to me. You know, Oreo kind
And
of
the next one is Muffin. Muffin, the Sinead dog.
Muffin?
Yeah. Oreo and Muffin run away for like a couple of days. We fight them back.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. Oreo's a culprit. Oreo's a culprit, man. Oreo is the ring leader. He don't run off, but he will run off and then he will run back and left Muffin. And Muffin got the people had Muffin for like 2 weeks.
What, they kidnap him or they just
Yeah, basically they kidnapped him. So then we started putting some flyers and they bring back Muffin.
Oh man.
And then Oreo run back and left her. Oreo don't play. Oreo, he's a sample.
He's a friendly dog.
Yeah, very friendly, man.
So Rocco, man, you're here in Cleveland and I see you got your son. You spent some time with the family. I know you're off riding now again.
Taking a nap. I wore him out, man. I had him in 3 states in less than 12 hours, man. I had him in Oregon. And last night we were on a red eye. He was in Chicago. Here this morning. He's like, Dad, this airport is just this one terminal we're in. It's big enough Manitoba. I all along I thought Manitoba was a big airport. He's like, no, Dad. No, we're in Cleveland. You know, getting ready to go to the races and hopefully we get lucky today, man. Don't know what shoes I want to put on, but I think I'm going to wear these ones today. And if he knows, these are my same 2 lucky socks, the 2 odd socks I wore in Barbados for the Gold Cup. I had to go dig up and look for them. Can't change stuff up, you know.
Are these 2 different shoes?
2 different shoes, 2 different socks. You know, go with the look. Go with it.
Oh, man,
we go with it.
It's kind of off, but if it works for you, it works for you.
You're right, right? As G. Yeah.
So you're pretty much ready to go.
I'm pretty much ready to go. Well, you know, the deal is here, we can try to get a couple today, you know. I mean, Mikey been going under the fort since I've been on Catan. You know, so I'm gonna try to get a couple today.
Yeah, good job, Mikey.
Yeah, we ride our favorite horses in the first race. Our last song. Then the second race, we go over to this horse I ride in. Me called Valor and Humor. So we start with the first one today, man.
Take one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time. Our last song, she getting a road to ground the first time since she won last year. The last year she got going to road to ground. She won pretty easily by 10 3/4, and she gets by road to ground today the first time. We got 2 in that race. We got Turney, which I actually like her better, but you know, I had to stick with my project horse, and that's just the way I roll, man. I love projects. It's a win-win. If the other horse beats me, the barn wins, and I keep my job for another week. On to the race 2. I never rode this horse, but horse coming into the race with really good form. It closes a lot of ground really fast, so Trina has a good percentage. 3 3 starts, 2 wins. That's 75%. Can't ask for anything better there. And I think I missed the third. No, I read the third. Oh, I got a solid mount in the third one coming from Kentucky. Yes, earlier we were talking about, that Kentucky business again. Steve Mongolis. Yeah, actually, Farron Peterson put in a good word for me. She was supposed to ride this horse, and she got me aboard this one, and stuff. So, Frippery Fish, this horse, he kind of like my guinea pig. I beat him up all year. I beat him with Ian Glass. I beat him with Stage Name. It's gonna be a battle today again. Like Barber, Ricky Feliciano, that cuts my hair. He's who's riding him. Rockstar Road, the 3 horse at top horse. He won a couple at the meet.
The Rockstar Road?
Yeah, Rockstar Road.
That horse something like being at Woodbine before.
Yes, it came from Woodbine. You're sharp. It was at Woodbine. Yeah, last year. Then we go over to the 4th race. They get a break finally. Missed the 5th. Missed the 6th. I'm gonna ride the 7th. Split light. I just rode that for my boss last time. Should run a lot better today. We just got in from Beltier the time before. Not Beltier, Oakland Park the time before, and the first time we got in Thistledown. So hopefully run better today. And the last I ride for Kadeen Galloway.
Yeah, I did.
She's a soldier. And we both soldiers.
Let's see what happens.
So hopefully it's a soldier day.
I guess I will stick around for that one.
Yeah, man. So
stick around for that one.
We off the races now.
Hopefully everything goes
I'm
well.
gonna go get the Bible, which is my iPad. And we out and this is.
Where's the entrance?
Over here.
Over there.
Yeah.
Is it still working, Fitz? Still working? The lock. My fob stopped working, so
Huh?
the fob for the car stopped working.
Oh, no way.
Actually, all right. Good. How you doing?
I'll close it back for you, D. No problem, D.
Oh, the jockeys too?
Yeah, that's easy. Oh,
Oh, what's he doing down here?
oh, he right here.
Are you right there now?
Yeah. That guy, man, he's like a dinosaur, man. Guys up there every morning galloping 10, 12 horses every day. Every day, man. Look at that guy, man.
Yeah, I've seen him over the years.
Yeah. I call him dinosaur, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was down. I see him in a few rides, but I didn't realize he was here more.
You know, a lot of youngsters should take inspiration from that guy. I mean, he been riding longer than I've been alive. I've been alive 35 years, and he been riding longer than 35 years.
Seriously, huh?
Yeah, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna go in here, get the self sorted out. I'll check back out early.
Yeah.
Like, I ride it first, but I'll come out a few minutes earlier. Yeah, let's
Hang around here and just chill out for a bit, you know.
Sounds good, man. We go big or we go home.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Hi, Derek Edley.
Hi, Jerry.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
TD?
Yep, TD.
Man, I watched you ride for so many years, man.
Been around for a while.
I didn't realize you were down here permanently.
Yeah, I stayed here. I was at Mountaineer for quite a while, you know, and then after I broke my back and my collarbone, I decided in Ohio, got the slot machines here. I moved here.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Hi, how are you?
I'll see you. We can make it big today. All right.
I hope so. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. You don't want to die. You just sit down and die.
Yeah.
Stay active. Stay something. Doing something.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. Only way.
I want to be that same way too.
Have a good one.
You too. Let's go, Fitz. That one, does it say number 2? Our last song? All right, Rocco. Right here? Which one? Yeah. Number 3 over there, look.
Fourth, 1 furlong to go. Our last song still there, but Tierney right alongside. Our last song, Inside Tyranny.
Come on, Rocco.
16th to
Come on, Rocco.
last song,
Come on, Rocco. Come on, Rocco.
Our last song again winner. Tyranny was second best. Man with green.
So there you go, Rocco winning his first race for the day. Last time he came down here, he actually didn't get to the finishing line first, but this time, the second time around, look at that. Go over here and see if we get a shot with him.
Same old song, it moves so easy. Buckeye, man. Rocco Bowen replacing the farm gold black. 41 flat final time. Second race is coming up next. Race 2 today, number 5, Alicia's Dreaming. Jockey Jose Rock.
Oh, there you go. Rocco winning the first race. Was it the same trainer? The same trainer? I see you, man. I see you, man.
Are we past that one?
Yeah.
First time of the day, $7.15. This one is in the forks. It's got her bay, a 4-year-old bay, yelling like the runner out of Indian Bay. Right at Kentucky on my lawn and a Robert Lowe. By Steve Margolis. That's Rocco Bowen aboard Thunder Bay. 200 crack Rocco and double. 10-2 final time. Race 3's in the forks, Cat 6 underway. You see the payoffs working anywhere there. Big time race 4 coming up next.
You don't mind your son being in this?
Nah, man, for sure, man. That's my firstborn, man. Maybe I'm the firstborn because I'm smaller.
Rocco, man, look, we came down here this morning to just to come visit you and see how you're doing, man. And you had your camping expedition with the family.
Right, that's the experienced camper right there, man. I mean, I'm so proud of my son. I'm proud of him all the time. He's my first kid. But the things I see him and be aware and witness it with him this week. He put the tent up by himself with the kid's mom, Jalen, his brothers and sisters. His brother admires him, and to have a role model like that, and it's just amazing, and to see him how much he progressed. See how much they idolize him, and so it's easier. We got to tell him to do something 3-4 times. When Rylan gets telling something once and he do it, like we got to tell him drink water 3-4 times, and Rylan tell him one time he drinks water, and then Rylan put the tent up. They were interactive. He helped put the barbecue up from scratch. I couldn't get the barbecue going. He showed me about that. I think we got to turn this, and he did it, and we got the propane, and we're off to the races. We cook so much that we use all the propane.
I know, just to help Rylan, just to help Rylan a lot. I think is that deep voice he has. He just say it once and that's it, right? Yeah. He just gotta say it once. But so far, man, I like you guys got the matching shirts. The white.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, man.
You
He's got
know,
a taste of the road trips, traveling. Not really road trips, but the cross interstates. Like I was telling them earlier, within 12 hours, he's already been in 3 states.
how does it feel to be in three states
in like 12
in
hours
12 hours?
from the red eye last night, from midnight to like 6 o'clock this morning. We're already in 3 states:
Oregon, Illinois,
Illinois,
and Ohio.
Ohio.
That's pretty cool. That's real cool. And he told me he was beat.
Oh yeah, that's the first time I saw him beat. Like the first time I saw him beat, I made breakfast for him and I knew he was beat, man. So I was like, guess let him catch himself, because I've been there myself, and people don't understand. You gotta live it to learn it, to see it. And I saw my son was beat, and that's the first time I saw him beat, man. And I know he's a football player. He does a lot of outdoor sports. So for him to be beat, that shows people that this traveling is real, man.
I'll tell you what, for him, I think is a little bit of what the dad goes through. They say, hey, look, this is the grind. This is what I got to do. When you see me come down to Seattle, leaving Thistledown and going down to Emerald Downs, and back and forth. This is part of the grind, man.
Yeah.
You got to respect it.
He gets the grind going too. He does his soccer, indoor soccer, his outdoor soccer, and he gets the grind. He could tell you, he could chirp in, man. He's a big boy.
Now, you came down here, and we came to watch you ride, man. And the first race you won. How does it feel?
It feels good, man. You saw your first Ohio win, man, live, not on TV.
Well, I was just telling my boy Fitz that, hey, look, the last time I came down here,
We got scalped. We rode night that day, and we got scalped.
there was nothing, man.
There was nothing,
There was
and I had to
nothing.
get on a plane and go to Seattle, like the same night. I guess couldn't cancel it. So you know what? I had a bad day today, so like, and going to Emerald Downs, I had to get on the plane, clean up. And it was a muddy day too.
Because when I was in Barbados, you didn't win on that day,
Nope.
right?
We win the Sunday though.
Well, you won on a Sunday.
We caught 8
Oh, yeah,
tunas.
well, yeah. Yeah, we caught many tunas. I'm pretty sure, Rylan, you saw that video? We got, oh, man, that was beautiful. We had a beautiful time, man. It was really awesome. But, yeah, you won your first race. You came in the second race. You ran, what was it, second?
Second.
And then on the third race, you won again. So,
Yeah.
man, you go back again in the seventh today.
We're a pretty solid live shot for Kim Poo. One of my Arkansas outfits. Did a lot of first this year. Won my first steak in front of my mom. It was huge. She never saw me want a steak in person. Out of my 55 steaks I won. That was her very first one, and it was on a special horse too. One of my special horses at the moment, fair and square. Because we know in life everything is not fair and everything is not as square as it look. But he got the job done, and my mom got to see him equal the track record that day and run a monster race. And you got to see me win my first race here at Thistledowns, and it's a lot of firsts, man. My son got to see me. I don't think it's the first race he saw me won. Maybe. I got to do some homework about that.
Well, he's right here. I mean,
Yeah,
he
gotta do
can
some
talk about
homework
it. You
about
can
that.
tell me. Is this the first time?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. First win picture. So, hopefully I can get him another one, and we frame that one.
We're breaking boundaries here, man. And first time in Cleveland.
Yeah, his first time in Cleveland.
And his first impression, I was talking to him earlier. He said the first impression, he's like, it's cold, man. He said it's cold. He's coming from Winnipeg.
Yeah, this kid never gets cold. So if this kid is cold, I'm cold. But he never gets cold.
Rock, I was just setting up my equipment here, and there's a young man passing by, and he saw me doing what I was doing, and he said hopefully he gets a cameo in. So I was like, man, I'm doing a story with Rocco. He was like, oh, he's happy for you. He said he's really happy to see you getting a lot of media and so forth. So people are watching, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of these guys are huge support here. And that's hey Benny, we're very competitive, but little Ohio remembers me a lot of Portland Meadows when I first moved to the United States. Very humbling. Not much money, but I guess, remember everybody after we gather at the bar. And I always used to wonder why everybody would gather up at the bar and look up the road, and they're like, oh yeah, because the traffic from Oregon to Washington, it backs up to go across the bridge. And people, guess, I mean, this is, I'm talking 15 years ago, and it was very humbling. And like I say, it wasn't much money, but you would never know that because nobody complained. And it reminds me a lot of Thistledown here, even Belterra. Belterra is the same way, smaller, the way smaller jock room than Thistledown, but very humbling. And everybody's close knit. Everybody's close knit.
Yeah.
I been to a lot of jock streams, and there's some of them are more cutthroat than some. Competition, it feels different. Like, then for another example, I go to Arkansas in the winter. A lot of money there. To me, it's not cutthroat, maybe because I like it so much, but it's serious riding. I learn a lot there every winter, and I struggle when I go there every winter. But I bring a lot to my table and my client's table for the summer. That's why I go, because everyone is like, why don't you just stay here and do your thing in Mahoney? I can't do the cold. I tell my agent that straight up. I tell my boss that, Tim Ham, straight up. I tell the assistant Patricia Trimble straight up. I can't do the cold. I ride for them through to Ohio Day at Mahoney, and then I'm gone. That night or the next morning, I'm in my car, whatever, plane, and I'm heading to Arkansas. You know,
Well, I was just talking to Corey, your agent, and he was like, man, I told Rocco that, he got to bring me along in the suitcase to Arkansas. He says, man, it's pretty cool down there. The purses and everything. He got his eyes on the prize right away.
yeah, man.
These agents, right?
Yeah, my man got his eyes on the prize. He has a young family, and he's a hell of an agent, sharp numbers guy. Him and Tim Ham works really good together. Him and Patricia. He has a great relationship with a lot of the trainers, owners, everyone here. So, that's why I try to tell a lot of the younger guys at home. They're like, man, you win a lot of races, yeah. But I finally at a point in my life that I have agents believe in me. And a lot of people don't know my other agent, Penny Fitzhayes, that had me. A lot of people think I fired her. No, I didn't fire her. We didn't split ways. We're just at a point in life, like, I didn't have much business in Prescott, and I wanted to stay there. I wanted to make it happen. And she was the one that told me, you know what, Rock, I'm going to get you a good agent. You're going to gotta go to Cleveland. I know you don't want to hear that. Went back to my hotel. I cried, man. I was like, I know. And never had an agent done that for me. Set me up with a good, great agent. Like, I don't gotta worry about this guy. This guy worries about me more than anything. You know, this guy, he always tell me, Jock, 6:01, you're late. Track opens at 6.
Well, he got to set the record straight,
He sets it straight, and he was a football coach. He brings a lot to the table, but just not hustling. He helps me change my attitude a lot. I'm a very competitive person. A lot of people know when I'm not happy when I came back. I get angry, but I'm not sour because I like to win. Every time I leg up on that horse, it's my life that I cannot come back, or I can't come back. So if anytime I don't come back, I want to do it to the best of my ability. I guess not half do it, I just want to try to be the best. And that's what I see my agent brings to the table.
Nice.
And back to what he told me, he's like, Rocco, you got 12 minutes. If you get upset, if you get a trip in a race, or it don't go the way you want, you got 12 minutes to get it out your head. At first, I didn't understand that, but it grasped for me really fast what he said. 3 weeks ago, something happened. We both made a bad call in the stake. And I went back. It was before my big horse fair and square. He said, Jock, we got 12 minutes to reload. Let's go win the next stake. And that's what we did.
That's nice to hear. I want to talk about fair and square, man. And I remember last year when it came down, you didn't get in the winner's circle, right?
Nah.
And this year I actually missed it. I was so pissed off myself because I wanted to really come.
I know we were going back and forth about it.
Happen,
Even the morning of the races, you're like, Rock, I'm not counting it out yet.
I was just telling the lady up there that my boy, he had to go to Detroit. The other guy had somewhere else to go, and it didn't happen, right? So I say, oh, you know what?
I like how you niggle it to the last bit like a jockey. You juggle it. You didn't say the night before, Rock, I can't make it. I think that morning time like 10 o'clock or maybe 9 o'clock we were still texting. And you didn't call it off yet. It was like before
No,
races.
it was still on, man.
You were like, man, I don't think I can make it. And I was like, man, this guy's really trying to make it happen, man. You know, that's a true horse fan. I mean, you've been telling me from like I think our Barbados trip, Rock, Ohio day. I'm gonna be there.
That's right.
I'm gonna be there. You know.
But I want to ask you though, Rock. You know, last year you said you wanted to win one of those races and you won. How did you feel after?
I felt really great. Because all last year I didn't win no racing, no stakes in Ohio. And now this year I won a couple. I even won a couple stakes on the road this year. So I felt really great. And it was for the Barnes big horse, Fair and Square. You know, he's a barn mascot. He has a couple pet scouts that stays with him and stuff. He's just a fun horse. His tongue is always over his head. His groom, Marco, I want to say, a lot of hats off to Marco. That's his horse, man. Like, I mean, he stays with that horse. That horse has a hat on. Whatever Marco does, that horse does. And I mean, that's his horse. I'm just along for the ride to enjoy it and to bring his horse back safe every time, win, lose, or draw. But we took a couple hard losses this year when we first start running back off the layoff last year. He got beat a couple tough losses, and Marco treated in the same way as when he won that big stake. You know, so I want to give all the respect to Marco. That's his animal.
Nice.
Fair and Square.
I'm pretty sure he'll be very happy to hear that coming from the jockey, you know.
Yeah, Marco don't speak much Spanish, but he understands and he knows appreciation. For that Thursday, I asked the boss, I asked the assistant if I could treat the guys a little bit, buy them some beer. The boss said, "Go ahead, Rock," you know, and we sit down. As at home, we would call it. We were doving a little bit. We had a couple of brewskis, you know. So small things like that matter to our guys in our barn, you know. And I'm pretty sure it matters to a lot of other people. But you see small things like that to matter to our guys in our barn because they work hard. They work long hours.
Has Thistledown been a changing game for you? Does it mean something to you now?
Yeah, it does. It does. You know, it got me now. I just got my new car. I'm gonna put some Ohio plates on it, so that's mean I'm gonna change my driver's license from Chicago to Ohio, and next step is gonna get the house.
So you're really thinking about Ohio now?
Yeah, I'm you know, and this is you got registered Ohio breds or accredited. I'm accredited.
Well, that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure these guys here at the Jack probably are pretty happy to hear you say that.
Yeah.
You know, I look around, listen, and I see that, you know, the guys are pretty cool that you're here.
I got a circuit right now and it works. Ohio, Arkansas in the winter. A lot of times, I might back to Penny again. She drilled that in me. Rock, you gotta find a circuit that when trainers open the condition book, see you and your agent, they know where you at. Before we were like all over this. We were Pennsylvania, we're Emerald, we're here, we're there. We're all over. So she told me you gotta find a circuit that when trainers. That's my valet there. He's, you know, he tried to keep me in tight knit, but I always, you know, wiggle away from him or something, you know.
Yeah, we had a conversation earlier. He's pretty cool, pretty funny guy.
Yeah, really funny guy, man. Works hard. He's very, very dedicated. Look, before I didn't know about wearing clean pants every race, you know. Now he makes me take off and wear clean pants every race, you know. So
yeah, that's
he runs a pretty tight knit show, and you know, I don't know why it's so cold here today in Ohio. I'm not gonna lie. It's really cold. I got like 3 shirts on, man. You know, I didn't leave it like this.
I'm not gonna keep you much longer because, you know, we'll chat afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. But I just want to have this word in because, you know, while you're pretty fresh, right? I mean, you just won 2. The guys on the side sitting down says, "Rocco, I can't believe you're cold because right now you're pretty hot."
Yeah, you know, you're pretty hot when you're out there that race where the adrenaline is going. You really don't feel nothing. But when you're standing here stagnant now, you're feeling everything. The sun is shining, but I can't really feel the sun, man. You know.
But I just want to say, you know, Rylan, if you don't make it as a football player, I think you'll make a really good bodyguard.
Probably. You know, it's pretty cool too. The last time we talked, on a segment. It was in Woodbine. When you keep poking at me about this Woodbine thing, and then Rylan was there alongside with me, and now he's down here in Ohio with me. So it's huge, man.
Yeah,
It's huge, and I
good
think
to
I'm
see
gonna
him
be
too.
able to make a trip in 3 weeks if the horse runs good this weekend. So hopefully he could be there if he don't have his soccer. But
Oh,
I know he's
nice.
very big in his soccer and he's very focused about his soccer. His soccer comes first. But if he could be there, we'll try to make that trip too again.
That'll be real cool.
Yeah.
And by the way, I told you earlier, I used to play soccer and I was a soccer coach too. So if you need any tips, hit me up, take my number. You can always give me a shout, whatever. We can talk soccer all day long.
Scratch off gauge right here at the track. It's all turned to kiosk to the lottery sales we go. What comes in sets for $1, $30 or more. The wild lottery scratch offs bid over $4.5 million every day. Lottery players subject to wild lots and commission regulation. Play responsibly. Find your winner circle with the wild lottery scratch offs. The wild winner circle now it's by line. Rio Grande Roll Monthly Bice. Night Star Innovations Love. We're going to get back in Lunching Purple or Get Back Get Cool. Rocco Bowen with another winner today. Bring out the card. This one's my light. 12-2. Easy. My light 10-20 to win. Back to 13-80. Double your 660 and victory $90.20. Seven race in the books. League double under flag. Race 8 lucky last. It's next.
Thank you, bro. I'm like right there. Keep going. I'm trying to get on the way. Thank you.
This is my boy Kadeem Galloway, Last time. I'm on 4-piece combo, man.
Hey, Kadeem, what's up, man? You good? Yeah, man. It's been a good trip down here at the Jack Thistledown. Everybody happy.
Man, this is for you.
Take a shot here, my guy Fitzy.
Yeah, man, it was good. It was a good trip, though. I had fun, man. Definitely have to say, it was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we get to watch Rocco win. How many? 3 races? Yeah, 3 races he won out of 5 races.
3 first and 2 seconds. Yeah. Came second in 203, man.
That was pretty cool.
It was.
Definitely gotta make that trip again.
Yep. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah, come back again next year. All right. Well, off to another mission.
You choose some pictures there. Alright, man, let me go do this thing with Derek here, man. I'll holler back at you, huh?
You do your thing, we'll link up.
Alright, we link up. Alright, later. Be safe, yeah. Yeah. You and me, G? Well, I go on me there at the house.
Oh, the house of that?
Yeah. Right there. You on your ends?
Oh, no, man. My boy pull up and I'll look at it.
Alright, we there, man.
Yeah, man.
Alright, respect. We still don't know, cause we didn't ask the family. They got an autopsy, but we don't know if he got a heart attack, aneurysm. But he just dropped on dead, bro.
His click was
Nah, you
certain
remember
things.
his click? You remember his click real good on Thistledown Racing, huh?
Well, you know, you pay attention a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
attention to detail, man.
But you know, I'm here with Rocco right now, and we were talking about the garden, and you know, he brought up something which I thought was interesting about the kid at the track and the garden that you guys feed from. You know, you guys feed from a special garden at the track. Maybe you can talk a little bit about that. You know,
Nah,
just so we never forget that guy. You know.
nah, we can't forget that guy. Rest in peace, Mario, man, aka Prentice, we call him. Only Prentice second year on the track, and Prentice was a good guy. Prentice was the first guy, the barn last guy there, and he was call him Prentice, you know. And this is our garden at home where I live with my man Mikey and his wife, and but we got a special garden on the track that it's Prentice Garden, called Prentice started the garden, man. And we hardly ever we eat from here, but we figured like the one at the track is more righteous, and you know it's God sent. You know He looks after. Cause like after he passed, the garden really took off and started flourishing. We got pumpkin, we got squash, we got thyme, we got callaloo, we got tomatoes, we got way more stuff at that garden at the track than our garden here. And so we just try to keep his name alive, and next year we're gonna start the garden up in his name and probably even do something a little better, headstone or something, so we all remember him generation after generation, because that's something he started and we don't want to let it just go to die.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep it alive for
that sounds like
Prentice.
a really good initiative from you guys.
Yeah, cause Prentice, he put his time in. He watered the garden every evening, morning, evening, always, always. So we all pick up the slack and we watered the garden after Prentice was gone. And it was like one of the things with the horses. The garden had to get cured. Guess the horses had to get cured because it's in Prentice's name, and you know he left us a very fruitful garden, and we just got to carry on the legacy.
Oh, that's big, man. I hope that other people hear stuff like that and can always remember guys like that from the tracks. You know, when they pass on. I think those moments are really special. You know, special things to do for guys. You
For
know?
sure,
Because a lot of times people pass on and people forget about them.
forget about them. You know,
The garden will live on.
the garden will live on for Prentice, and you know, it hit a lot of us hard. I mean, we were really quiet. Even a lot of the fans at the track, they noticed. They're like, Rock, your Jamaican friends, your boys, what happened? They're kind of quiet. And I was like, yeah, we lost a good friend, man. And, you know, it took us a while to get back on our feet and the energy, but Prentice helped us, got back there and uplift us. So we just carry on a garden in his name. And that's the chef you just see walking there, you know. The chef in the background.
That's
So
the big time chef.
yeah, man,
International
that's the
chef.
big time chef there in the background. So you know, we all live as family here, man. And I think I'm only guy from Barbados, and all the guys are from Jamaica. But they took me in from day one, like I was from Jamaica too, and that's the righteous thing. And they told me, Jack, just come in and take it over, and just keep on going. And I'm not trying to take it over. I'm just trying to flourish, and you know. But they told me that, so I'm trying to do what they told me. And you know, on a good day, they live with me. On a bad day, they go down with me. So if they lost on a bad day, you know I got lashes on a bad day. If I win on a good day, you know they win. And just try to show more people that, man, because it's a small world. Like you said a very valuable point. You fall off, people forget about you.
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna forget about Prentice or the garden, you know. So we guess, we try to do little things like that, you know. Like it's funny, like this is the first time we eat more from this garden than at the track. We
Oh, wow.
eat more from the track garden,
Nice.
you know.
Nice.
It's not that this garden is any different, but at the track, that garden is kind of sentimental. You know how much times we try to pass stuff on here to people. No, I'll get it when I leave, you know. You guys came and you guys got your tomatoes and callaloo, and we feel good, you know. So you guys got to tell us where
We
you
sure
put it in the
did.
pot and blow it down and how it goes, man, you know.
We sure did, man. I
Yeah.
can't wait to eat that callaloo too, quite honestly.
I never knew callaloo till I started hanging out with these guys that moved here. I didn't know it was callaloo. I
It's
always
pretty
heard about
tasty.
it, but I never seen it. I guess I always thought at home this was a wild bush growing, you know,
It's
like
good,
wild,
man. It's real
wild
good.
vine, man. You know,
Good
and
stuff.
yeah, and
You know, this is I would say this was probably a big weekend for you. You went camping, you spent time with the kids, you got one of the kids come over to Cleveland for the first time.
Yeah, Cleveland
And
for the
his
first.
first impression of Cleveland, he was like, it's cold. This is a kid coming from Winnipeg.
But it's 50 degrees. That when I talk to him in the winter, it's like, son, how's the weather? It's cold, Dad, you know. When is summer coming? Soon. But to hear him say it's cold now, it's like, it shocks me, man. It's like a shock to the system. Because I never thought that kid got cold, man. You know, that's one of the things, you know, all my boys know, my friends know, my agent know, my boss Tim Ham know. The jock don't ride in Ohio in the winter because he can't handle the cold.
Too cold.
And I tell people that straight up, you know, because then they're going to say, well, the jock changed, the jock this, the jock ain't riding good. I can't handle the cold, I guess, straight up, you know. You know, the cold gets to my bones and I'm not the same rider. And they're like, but Arkansas is cold. No, it's not. It gets cold for like maybe 2 weeks, a month tops. And not nothing like Ohio cold, man. Ohio cold is a different kind of cold, man. It's a different kind of cold.
Well, you
So-
know, it's really close to Canada, so
Right? right next your next door, you know?
that's right.
So
But I gotta tell you, man, we talked about this. I don't know if we spoke off air, but it was the first time me seeing you ride and winning your first, like my first win with you live.
it's
Right.
true.
When last year when it came down here, we didn't win.
They would. We went home to
I
Barbados.
feel like you was disappointed that time.
Oh yeah, I would call you made that whole drive, man, and it was sucky weather, it was bad weather. You came down and we ain't getting no wind. I went up to Emerald Downs the next day and I think I went 3 or 4. And I was like, man, you know, we go home to Barbados this year. We did crack third in the Gold Cup. It was huge. We
That
hit the
was
board
huge.
in the
That's
Gold Cup.
huge. Yeah.
That was huge. And the year before, when we made an upset with Jack Leader, you were at home for your coach riding it, you know. So today was another milestone. I got my first win. First couple with you here. You know, we took a 3-bagger, you know.
That was
And
pretty special, pretty cool.
pretty cool.
And you didn't miss the board at all, man.
They missed the board at all today.
You know that's really good. You know, and you know the vibes was cool. It was a windy day.
A windy day.
But,
it was like we were in the Windy City, which we weren't. We were a couple hours. We were in the Windy City this morning, and it was not windy in the Windy City.
Seriously though, you're having a pretty awesome year. This year, I think you're doing pretty good. I really believe so. I think going into the fall and winter, I think you might change some. You know, you're gonna turn some heads.
I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping.
I think
Before we
so.
get too far into it, I want to give a big shout out to my man Louis Rivera, man. Louis Rivera went down a nasty spill a couple weeks ago. He's out. I want to give a shout out to Fern Peterson. Both of them, but Louis Rivera is my guy. He's look out for me too since I've been here. Very older rider, very established rider on the Ohio circuit. Helped me with a lot of things, racetrack wise, showing me the track and stuff. That's something a lot of riders don't do. You know, this is like his territory. You know, I'm new blood, and you know, we look out for each other. He look out for me, so I want to give Louis a big shout out, buddy. Get well, man. The roommate, the same we do no more, man. And I miss you back there in your corner, man, because you welcome me to your corner. It's not my corner. It'll be disrespect if I say it's my corner. Fern Peterson, get well. Thank you for the good recommendation for the trainer Steve Margolis today. I got the W. Good looking out there. It all goes hand in hand. I was on day suspension early this year. The boss asked me who do I recommend, and I said Fern Peterson because Louis had him out. He got a ride for his barn. Jeffrey Dashovich or Mike Ruin, and she came through and she got the W on 2 of our horses. So I want to take the time to shout out those people. Get well. See you guys soon. Can't wait to be riding back in the room with you. You know, so I guess I had to take some time out before we got too far into detail to let people guess the whole we're talking about Prentice. You know, people forget about you when you're at the sideways, because they say out of mind, out of sight, but those people are not out of mind. They get hurt, they'll be back. We stay in contact, and it's hard to reach out to a rider when he's hurt and you're riding, you know. But that's something I being hurt myself so much, I learned how to handle it, because I didn't handle being hurt too good in the beginning, to be honest with you. I was really grumpy, really crabby, pushed away a lot of people. But like I say, coming to Ohio helped me to handle things a little different. Like when I went to Chicago, it helped me handle things a little different. When I was in Washington, it helped me handle things a little different. That's what I try to do as I go from state to state, because different states is different rules, different things happen, operate different, you know.
That's right.
And if you don't adapt quick, you're gonna get left behind. And I don't want to get left behind, because if I get left behind, I could was get on the boat and go back home to Barbados, you know.
I got
And
you.
I don't want to do that till it's time for me to retire and go home and mess around with our horses at home, fun in the sun, and you know, just do that. And I don't think I'm ready for it yet, but that's probably what I'm going to lean to after I retire from riding in America, and still ride horses while I'm happy.
Hey Rocco, look, I want to say, you know, we see you ride horses and you win as a winner, and just seeing you as a normal person, see you here taking care of your family, you know, handling business, just hanging with your crew, stuff like that, handling business on a daily basis. This is the kind of stuff that people want to see, you know, just normal stuff, you know, rather than just seeing you on top of the horse's back and winning. People want to see that, but it's really nice to see you just chilling, just unwinding a little bit, relax, you know, not inside your silks and just chilling, you know.
I appreciate that, Derek. You know, it's like more people need to see this kind of stuff, because we are normal people, you know. And they show documentaries about football players, baseball players, but they don't show documentaries about us behind the scenes and normal people like that. We are normal people, because we do go home to families and we do have a life, you know. But people get so caught up that if we don't win, we're no good, you know. And that comes from at home, my country, you know. I'm not talking about here. Here, ring race is done, but at home, in my country, our country, Barbados, people, it gets a bad stigma that if you don't win, you're a shithound. And it's not that way. You gotta get the opportunity. I'm in a very good opportunity right now, very good mind space, very good environment. So it looks easy, but it's not easy. I'm getting fed some really good horses, and I'm just trying to put the icing on the cake. I got a good agent, we got a good barn, we got a good crew, and like I said, the people and energy is good, you know. So a lot of things got to come together. So to the people looking in from outside, it looks easy to see, oh, he went 2 today, he went 3 today, you know. But there's things that get there before you get to be able to win that 3 or 2.
Oh, yeah.
Like today, I didn't see I winning 3 today, be honest. Tomorrow, if you ask me, I could see that. I don't know, predict it. But numbers wise, I'm on stronger horses tomorrow, numbers wise, than today wise, you know. And
That's
tomorrow, I could probably not win 1, but I'm a numbers guy.
That's the beauty of this game, man.
You know, that's the beauty of this game. You know,
you just don't know.
You just don't know.
You think you know it, and then you
horses are, to me, I say it's like science. You know, when you think you got science or chemistry figured out, it always give you a little jab in the butt and let you know you ain't got this way figured out yet. Horses are the same way, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know.
Well, you know, I'm gonna head north.
All right. I remember that term when Darwin used to tell me, Jock, you go to head north. Right now, Darwin, he don't use that term. He's like, Jock, which part of the world are you? North, Midwest, Southwest, you know?
And I'm speaking of heading north, I hope I see you come over the border pretty soon too.
I'm hoping.
Let's see. I'll keep our fingers.
We keep our fingers crossed. You know, we spilled some beans. The horse is in this week. We ain't gonna call her name. It's like when we had a big pat, we just dropped little hints. You know, she's majestic. Just gotta know about that. And I went on her a couple weeks ago. So if people are really paying attention, they're not gonna take long. I went on 2 majestic horses in the last month and a half. And this one is a horse that's going to come across the border. The other one is not going to come across the border. So it's going to be easy. If they're listening, they're watching, they're doing their homework, they'll figure out which majestic it is. But if she runs good this week, and even if she don't win, and she runs good, she's still going to be coming up there for the stake once she comes back good. So she don't have to win this week for her to come across the border.
All right, I'll be paying attention then.
You know.
I want to tell you though, at least the streak lives on with the 2 different shoes.
Yeah.
You won 3 races with 2 different shoes.
I got a weird one today, and like I say, I didn't see I didn't predict winning 3 today. You know, I didn't see that good of a day coming. So, you know, Tradition lives on.
That's some kind of ritual, but it works for you.
Don't change what work, man.
Rock, thanks, man. Thanks for
No,
everything
thanks,
so far,
D.
man.
Thanks for coming down. I know you got a long drive back. People don't understand that because when people in Barbados say, oh, man, 15 minutes, that's so far. 45 minutes far. Come on, man. That's a hot skip and a jump away, you know? So for a man to do 4 hours, come down here like nothing and go back up and go across the border and do 4 more hours, that's a breeze, you know? That's a man with a dedication.
Always on the grind, man.
Always on the grind. Always on the grind. So I appreciate you coming down, taking the time out for you or your family. I know you got a younger family now too.
That's right.
So I greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate your partner that Roland came down with you too. We got to hail him out too. And boom. That's how we should leave it.
That's it.
Till next time.
Respect.
Respect. I like that. Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Is you ready?
Get this road on the show.
Yeah, this road on the show. I like that one. Now we should probably name it that. Let's get this road on the show.
We talk about this garden too, because I think that's a good thing. We talk about the kid at the track. That's a nice mention.
Nah, for sure, man. His name was Mario, man. You know.